everyone, just a quick intro to let you know that this week on the weekly masculine feminine reading on my current Patreon site, a lot of information was coming through about the current climate in the world, and so I wanted to share specifically those pieces of information, and so this is that video. And then I wanted to make it available to you, and I am in the process of moving off Patreon onto my own site for all the weekly videos. So I don't want to encourage you onto the Patreon to see the video. So I've made it available on my site as a separate one video if you would like to purchase that as a one-off. If you would like. So yeah, here it is. Enjoy, and keep in touch and click the notification bell if you haven't, because I'm going to be uploading a lot of new content to support us all during this time. So please do keep an eye on the channel. I will stop talking. Have a good day, a wonderful day, and I shall see you in just a second.
Lots and lots and lots of change afoot. Thank you for creating this space. Always, it's extremely powerful, and I'm always in extremely high appreciation. There's a lot going on with this masculine feminine flow of energy. Soon we're going to be moving off this platform onto my own platform, which again is a space, it's just a fire to gather around, but there's going to be a lot more content on there. So a lot more. Yay, bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Completion, wholeness, embracing the physical reality. It is blessing you, it is blessing us. This is togetherness, this is community. This is all about embracing the physical experience, no matter what is happening, because it is full, it is powerful. There's huge golden light interspersed throughout our experience. It's source, it's love, it's God, it's all that is. It is the one. It is powerful, it is abundant, it is bright, and it is interspersed throughout life. Let's just take it all in. Connection. This also represents marriage, and I feel like there's a big opportunity now for us all to discern who and what is important to us, and it's extremely important to find that, to find where your individual riches lie, and to commit and connect and open out to those. The feminine has this 3 of Cups. This is really an energy of joy, celebration, connectedness. Also really represents this kind of like feminine coming together in groups, and females even in groups celebrating and being really kind of powerful. There's a real sense of community in that 3 of Cups. It's about embracing sisterhood. Really represents that sisterhood, not in a segregational exclusive way, not in a way that excludes, but in a way that is about celebrating, the celebration of the feminine, the celebration of the feminine experience. And I feel like it's kind of saying there's a bit of a completion aspect here. As I said, things are kind of like moving on. I'm developing this platform. It's interesting that a lot of people are spending more time at home, and I think we need good spaces to be able to be in and share and all those kind of things. And this feels like a new thing that's happening. It's new. This 3 feels like there's some kind of completion energy to it, as in we've done it, we can celebrate, it's done, it's achieved, let's celebrate together. But it's kind of in this feminine energy and this femininity and the female in that way. And I feel like it's saying, don't forget to celebrate. Discernment is also really important right now, but who do you care about? Who do you love? Even this group here is really powerful. interconnectedness, it's about shared experience, and it's about celebration. And I feel like it's a very strong message. This is a space for the girls to have fun. He has been going through, and there has been this energy of awakening that is occurring. Really, really, this is really going on a global scale right now. That we are being forced into our own discernment, our own decisions, our own intuition. And that can feel restricted. It can feel like restriction. But it is when our physical circumstances become restricted that we can then open up into what matters to us, and there is this invitation to go within, or to make smaller our experience, but then it's like the internal experience becomes greater. We are being held. There's a kind of pause button, and there's more level of discomfort there, but it's really a good thing, so to speak. I'm going to carry on, because the third card that he has is this divine lovers. So it's the same energy, that there's restriction, but the feminine, for some reason, but again, she might not be necessarily aware of this, but that's why I feel like it's an invitation. It's like seeing, well, this is what's happening. There's celebration, there's an opportunity for connection, for celebration, for love, in feeling, in emotion, but it's not necessarily intellect, you know, as per the swords, like what works, systems, those things are all kind of restrictive and restricted. But feeling and emotion is free flowing, and intuition maybe, and communication and love. So it's kind of forced into a kind of pause position. And then this divine lovers just kind of like swoops in, choosing to celebrate, choosing to feel good, choosing to celebrate emotion, choosing to celebrate the feminine, choosing to celebrate life, joy, all of these things together. Again, very connected to this Ten of Pentacles. This is the invitation. This is what's going on right now. She has the physical experience. She is really connecting up. This unconditional love is connecting up to physical power, so to speak, physical material resources, and that she has the ability to gift them. And this is always representing give and take as flow and as one thing as well. Because when we're operating from love and flow, and we're really allowing it to be part of us and flow through us, who has what, when, where, and who gives and who receives is completely irrelevant, because it has nothing to do with anything. And this, again, very connected to this ability to live together in harmony and community. It's about building communities together. It's very important. Community is what is being built right now. It might seem strange given the circumstances, but it is that this is an opportunity to regroup, to group in what works for us, to make commitments to one another, to share. It's about sharing. That's really what it is about. It's about sharing our physical experience. And again, this might seem strange given that it might feel like we're all actually separating off. But again, this is this kind of spiritual, so to speak, experience, that there is some kind of internal personal awakening that then enables us to connect. If we do not experience our separation and our ability to separate out into the world, to be separate, we cannot necessarily we cannot connect. It's like we are little bricks, and we have to know what we are. We have to kind of know, we have to become whole in order to then build something together. And sometimes we need to isolate our experience, ourself. That's why there's a lot of internal things, meditation. Yeah, we must understand the self in order to understand the world. The world is always a reflection of the self. So it's this focus on maybe the individual experience, or separating off or separating out, gives us clarity about what we are in a very separate sense. And then that gives us the ability to connect in a really authentic, powerful, full, whole way, in which we can all come together in very powerful communion. Love is the force that is in control here. It's the only thing that matters. Things are restricted, but what we're gaining more of is time. And time is what we're actually always running towards, so we don't necessarily realize. And life is giving us this opportunity to have more time to connect with ourselves, and then to connect with those that we are supposed to connect to, so to speak. And again, these kind of spiritual connections are very much in the fore, because when we are concentrated on our own experience, we don't really get so many opportunities to project it out onto other people. And when we do face some kind of collective challenge, it is less likely that we turn against one another, because it just seems pointless, right? So, but this is about the collective. It's about the people grabbing hold of their own destiny, and it's also maybe oftentimes in spaces of confusion or insecurity and uncertainty, that's when God, love, source, life, all that is, swoops in. It's when those spaces in between become larger, and it's a very, very fertile time for love. Absolutely.